Oh, hello there. This is proof. Let's meet the bartenders.
Hi, I'm Tammy Hagans. I work over at Mission Bowling Club in the Mission.
My name's Nikki Beyries. I am the bar director at Foreign Cinema and the Laszlo Bar.
My name's Sam Miller. I'm the bar manager at the Zombie Village.
All right. So we're gonna play a little game here, and what the game is, we're gonna hit the pool balls down, and the closest one to this edge is gonna be the winner. So there's first, second, and third place. And you guys aren't gonna know what you win or what you lose until we're in there shaking things up.
No way. Hit it too hard.
Oh,
Somebody's closer.
That's awesome. And you didn't touch it.
I think you can get this one. I think he got.
Oh, it died.
So it looks like Nikki is closest to the rail. Sam is in second, and Tammy, poor Tammy is in third.
Save the best for last.
You better be creative. All right, guys, so it's time to meet our judges.
All right, I'm Harlen Wheatley, Master Distiller at Buffalo Trace Distillery.
I'm Hannah Chamberlain. I'm a home bartender and a cocktail blogger at Spirited LA.
And I'm Boots Brogan. I've sat at all of your bars. You've run Louie's bar, part of the Poor Guys.
So round one is the classic cocktail, the Moscow Mule. Ingredients provided are Wheatley Vodka, lemon lime, grapefruit, orange, and ginger beer. And the mystery ingredient, of course. So we play a little game back there with pool balls. Third place gets 2 minutes taken off. Second place gets 1 minute taken off. Ooh. And first place, obviously, it gets the full 5 minutes.
I don't know if somebody can make 3 cocktails in 3 minutes.
All right, so we're gonna start off by giving our bartenders the mystery ingredients. First place mystery ingredient, we're giving out cherimoya. I don't know what this tastes like. It was the weirdest fruit I could find. Second place, we have some peppers. I'm interested to taste that one. And then the third place, we have some spicy Korean red radish kimchi.
Let's get it.
I'll trade you.
We'll make this work.
We got 5 minutes, except for you two. Your marks, get set. Oh wait, before we start, we're gonna flip things around. Instead of vodka, you're gonna use the Buffalo Trace behind you. Your marks, get set, go. Oh wow, that is a weird looking fruit on the inside. God. 2 minutes left. Down there, Tammy. How are you looking with the kimchi over here?
I mean, we're gonna find out shortly.
All right, Tammy.
Hot zone.
10 seconds.
Get out.
If a little extra falls in there for me, I'm not mad at it. 4, 3, 2, done. All right. All right, 10 seconds. 4, 3, 4. All right. Hey. 5 minutes might not make it. Oh!
Yeah, float, and go float.
Ooh, curveball. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. All right. All right, so Tammy, tell us about your drink.
The name of the cocktail is Bottoms Up. I use, of course, Buffalo Trace with a little pineapple gum, and then with the kimchi, my secret ingredient, mystery ingredient. I went ahead and muddled it and added a little bit of the juice in there, and then topped it with ginger beer.
The name of my cocktail is The Buck Stops Here. So I use Buffalo Trace bourbon. I blended that with some fresh squeezed lime juice. And my secret ingredient were some pickled peppers. So I muddled those peppers, added a little bit of that pickling liquid as well, bring up the acidity in the cocktail, and then a little bit of Peychaud's bitters just to balance all of those flavors.
I'm gonna call this one the Bartlett Street. So my secret ingredient was cherimoya, which definitely has a little bit of astringency to it. I wanted to kind of counterbalance the tartness of the lime juice that we have today. With that, I think it's nice because it adds a little astringency, a little bit of body. Obviously, we ended up with quite a lot of Angostura in there, but when it first happened, I was a little bit scared, but honestly, I think that it will do well because I think the cinnamon notes will play well with the astringency of the cherimoya and the sweet vanilla notes of the Buffalo Trace.
Tammy, the bottoms up cocktail, for only having 1 minute per cocktail, I know that's some happy hour speed right there. I was really impressed. Liked how you used the pineapple gum to tone down the kimchi.
Sam, your drink, I think you did a good job using those peppers, and it really showed through to me. For that drink, it's a good job.
I had also never had cherimoya. I've never had that before. I tasted a little bit of it on its own, and I love a lot of bitters, so I thought this was very, very pleasant.
Round 2 is all about boats. We're doing boat drinks, which the ingredients are Wheatley vodka, lemon, lime, grapefruit, orange, simple syrup. The mystery ingredient for round 2 is pie. What? We got some almonds. Looks like some powdered sugar on it. Some fruit cake in it.
I'm all about that.
And we're starting now.
Whoa, that's not a usual pie. That's yeah.
All right, guys, we got 2 minutes down.
Yeah.
The shake and then eat the pie.
Yeah, you could do a boozy shake. Do we get ice cream here? All right, guys, you have a minute left. Pedal to the metal. Whoa! 3, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
You got time, hurry.
Pencils down.
The name is Fire on the Water. So for this drink, I use Wheatley vodka as the base. Also some fresh squeezed lemon juice, fresh squeezed orange juice, some tropical fruits, some stone fruits, and some baking spices. And finished with flamed cinnamon over the top.
Sam, the Fire on the Water, for bartenders, showmanship is a thing. We're on stage behind the bar, and that fire show, that's more than a one-trick pony. That was beautiful, but also the cocktail was just as good.
And then for my cocktail, which is called the Permanent Vacation, this is actually kind of a build that I use often. I think the Small Hand Foods passion fruit syrup with a heavy pinch of Maldon fleur de sel, so a nice little finishing salt in there with fresh lemon, works with all sorts of different spirit bases, but in particular ones that have that vanilla note, a little bit of spice to them, a little bit up front. So I shook actually a little bit of the pie as well as scooped out some of the berries from it. That's why there's a little variation in color. And then there's also a little bit of pie on top so you can have a little snack.
I love passion fruit, so definitely on board with that. And if I were to have a boat, that would definitely be the name that I would choose for that boat.
I call this cocktail the Castaway. The best ingredient in there, the Wheatley vodka, with a little citrus and a chicha morada syrup that I make, which is a Peruvian purple corn with pineapple rind, green apple, cinnamon, star anise. And then I took the pie and took some of the berries and some of the crust actually, because I really give it a little quick muddle, nothing crazy, and then a shake. I've
got a lot of experience with boats, so this is a perfect drink. I think you just completely nailed it. Very good balance, and the texture shows through. I'd want it on the boat for sure. So
Awesome.
Good job.
Awesome, thank you.
We're on to the final round, and round 3 is all about comfortability. So it's like the Lincoln of drinks. There are no secret ingredients. The only ingredient is you're taking the person to your left's ingredients. I hope you didn't save the best for last. You guys ready? I don't care. I'm gonna start it. Yeah.
What's the pink?
No sharing. No
You just said
sharing.
talk to your neighbor.
No, I said switch with your neighbor. You talk. No talking. No sharing. Nothing. Pencils down. This is a test.
Don't use that.
Sam, what are you cranking out?
Some fresh squeezed lime juice.
Oh my gosh. Tammy wishes she had the Earl Grey bitters so bad.
She really does.
She was saving the Earl Grey bitters
Do you
for
like
the
how I
last.
zeroed in on the thing that she was most excited about?
Got excited.
Oh, I'm in your
Hold
head.
on. Sam, are you happy with your station?
No, Sam is so bummed right now.
All right, we're gonna change things up. You get one steal
Oh,
from your
thank
station.
God.
I'm kidding.
That's unkind.
All right, you guys have. Classic.
Bargain, but Darude Sandstorm.
Give him a bonus.
All right, 45.
I just.
Where he's going?
I don't like that.
Professional bartenders
Fire!
go to a new bar and
Done. All right. Sam, tell us why you did what you did with Nikki's ingredients.
Because I had to. But the name of my cocktail is the Summertime Romp. On the fly, looking at what I had to work with, muddled some fresh basil and fresh rosemary into that. I used a white simple syrup for a little sweetness, and then fresh squeezed lime juice to add that nice acidity, and then finished with some Maldon sea salt.
Boots, what do you think?
Sam, the Summertime Romp, I always love a good gimlet. I love fresh squeezed lime juice. It's just the acidity, the pH, it pops. My one thing with this is I probably would have left out the sea salt. And on this, it comes through a bit too much.
Tammy, talk about your drink.
If I can remember what's in it. Sam left me with some cool stuff. Really wanted to do a spin on a martini. So my cocktail is called Gone with the Wind. It has Wheatley as the base, a touch of this Floc de Gascon, a touch of simple, not quite sure what this is.
Passion orange papaya bitter.
it's very pretty.
Thanks, Sam.
I love that you're thinking about the drinker with keeping the second part cold so you don't have to drink it as quickly as possible. I would say it's a touch sweet for my tastes, but I do like that it's floral.
Nikki, tell us about your drink and why it is special to you.
It's honestly, I think I got very lucky in this transition in that I was able to make a drink that was fairly close to what I had initially intended to. So I'm gonna call this one Undisclosed Country. Originally had planned to do something kind of similar to a daiquiri with a bit of salt and a bit of basil and a bit of rosemary. Tammy had this, which is hazelnut Earl Grey bitters, which I thought could add an interesting note to that, kind of balance out the savoriness. I ended up going with no fresh citrus in this one though, so it ended up being very spirit forward. There's also a little bit of pineapple gum in there and fresh basil.
I think we do know that, you know, if you put it in a different glass, it tastes a little different. What helps is because it concentrates that aroma from the glassware, it actually helps the drink. Because when I first tasted it, I thought it was a little dilute, but then after I tasted it again and a couple more times, it had good flavor. The alcohol showed through. The balance was good. I do agree. It was almost, to me, it was almost like a sweet tea. So I liked it. I liked it. It was good.
All right, so round 3 is in the books. You guys did a great job. We are now going to let the judges decide who is the best bartender in San Francisco. Big question is, what pissed you guys off the most about the 3rd round?
I was looking forward to using my goblet.
Yeah. my honestly, my presentation, I felt like was like where I really wanted to just like grab those Micanoras from you, but
I would have loved to take my sea salt with me. Yeah.
Sometimes the winner overall with the points isn't the one who, if I would order their cocktail, you know what I mean? Like some of them, like the kimchi one, I absolutely love the flavor of that. But then the presentation of another one can be get just so many points. It's interesting to see how those things shake out. Do you have a favorite cocktail of the day?
I would definitely Castaway.
Okay.
I think so. Is if you see an ingredient or taste an ingredient like that Peruvian purple corn, I'd never heard of that.
Yeah.
And when you
That was
try that, and I
beautiful.
really like that she poured us a little thimble of each.
Yes, that's such a nice
And-
touch. But I had a tie
For when?
1 and 2. Yeah.
Thing is, I agree with you on that one. So that's so far. We'll see.
And honestly, flavor-wise,
Yeah,
that's
she's-
where I was leaning as
I
well.
think so.
Wow, all
Which
three of
one do
us.
you have? Well, clear winner.
Yeah. So guys, you made this really tough. It was very close in the final tally. Actually, each round I had a favorite drink from each of you.
This was so much fun. I thought you all brought something totally different to the table. Nikki, you had such bold flavors. Sam, the presentation was exquisite. It was beautiful. And Tammy, just very thoughtful little touches.
Yeah, I think from a supplier perspective, you know, somebody's making the whiskeys and the vodkas, it's all about connecting how Wheatley Vodka does in a great cocktail. And you guys did your part by creating really great cocktails. Round 1, tough, uncertainty, cutting out time, you overcame that, no problem. Round 2 was fun, you know, tying it in with boating and just having, you know, fun with the cocktails. You all three did a great job. Last round was more about the bartender. It was less about your ingredients and how you adapted, so all three of you shined. For me, the points were all a little different each round, but it came out to separated by 1 point. And second place was a tie. So it was just absolutely close. Congratulations. The winner is Tammy.
Get out of here.
So congratulations to Tammy. You guys did a great job, and thank you Wheatley Vodka, our guest judges, and to Harlen Wheatley. This is proof. We will see you in New York.